Welcome to Entertainment Hotspot, the hottest spot for all your celeb and entertainment news.
I'm Nick McNeil.
And I'm Anna Commander.
Anna, what is hot this week?
Well, Nick, Kim Kardashian went to Paris Fashion Week and an extremely traumatizing event happened for her. She got robbed with millions of dollars worth of jewelry. Her husband, Kanye West, even ended his concert early to meet her at the airport.
The robbers were dressed as police officers, broke into her hotel room at 4 a.m, and stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry.
Yes, she reportedly said that she feared for her life when they tied her hands and feet together. She was locked in the bathroom. She cried, pleading for her life, and she eventually broke free and called her security guard immediately.
Thank God her children weren't there during this tragedy.
On a lighter note, let's see what Jasmine has this week on Surround Sound.
Hello and welcome to Surround Sound. I'm Jasmine Moore here with FAU's latest on all things music. Now, I'm going to be honest, if anything else is going on in the music industry, I am clueless because I cannot and will not listen to anything other than Solange. Her latest album, A Seat at the Table, has been on loop these past 2 weeks and for very good reason. Features from Lil Wayne to The Dream surely help, but Solange deserves full credit for this masterpiece. She produced and wrote the entire album. Her husband, Alan Ferguson, collaborated with his wife to produce some of the stunning visuals. Listening to this album is the equivalent of drinking some soothing tea, from its ballads like Cranes in the Sky to the new Negro anthem, Fubu. As for my particular favorite, Don't Touch My Hair takes the cake, and the video for it is just as incredible. Now, not only has this album allowed the R&B community to finally show Solange the respect that she deserves, but it has gained her some awesome accolades. Her and Beyonce are one of the very few pairs of siblings to both be on the Billboard 200 simultaneously, sharing the title with other elites like Michael and Janet Jackson. Solange, I want to personally thank you for this album. Every detail is crafted perfectly, and it is exactly what the music industry needed. Well, that's all I have for you guys today, but check in next week.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Nick, have you heard the rumors that Drake and Rihanna broke up apparently over Instagram model India Love?
I actually have not heard that. How's Rihanna dealing with this?
Apparently pretty darn well, considering she's been spotted and linked with Travis Scott again and they've been seen out together.
Honestly, Drake, you had a better connection with Rihanna. But that's just me.
Crystal Westbrook, India Love's sister, slammed India on Twitter and Instagram, saying that awkward moment when she arrives with your ex. Hashtag I feel like Ray J. I personally just want to see Drake happy and I want him to see him with Rihanna.
Here's Baleen with the latest gossip.
Hi, I'm Baleen, and I have everything you need to know on 3 Cups of Tea. This week was full of scandals, lawsuits, and shade. Earlier this week, our mother, Amber Rose, hosted her annual slut walk, and even though there were multiple people there in attendance supporting her, there were people who weren't. I'm talking about Benzino. Benzino took to Instagram and shared how he felt about Amber Rose and her whole slut walk, from insulting her to insulting the whole slut walk itself. Now, some of you guys might not remember Benzino or even know who he is, which is okay, because he only had about 15 seconds of fame. More on drama in Hollywood. Brad Pitt has seen some of his children for the first time since news broke out of his divorce with Angelina Jolie. Because of the rumors speculating of Brad Pitt committing child abuse, all visitation now until the 20th of October is required to be accompanied by a therapist. Now, there's a picture circulating of Kylie and King Carol on Instagram. Now, others have commented saying the absolute most, but could it really just be her trying to be a good future stepmom? What do you think? Well, I'm Baleen, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Baleen.
Nick, I'm genuinely upset Future and Ciara cannot be civil with one another. I just love them both.
What's going on now? Are they still having legal problems?
Yes, a judge says that Future's mean tweets directed at Ciara aren't bad enough, and it's not enough for her to sue him for $15 million.
She claimed his tweets cost her a multi-million-dollar contract and sued her for defamation of character.
I think Future should chill on his tweets and handle it personally, you know?
Yeah, keep it classy, right?
But for all you ladies out there who want the most out of your makeup products, you're going to want to pay attention to the next segment.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Touch It Up, where we keep you guys updated on what's hot in the makeup industry. I'm Jordan Bowles.
And I'm Kitalia Mendez. We are so excited for today's episode because
we're going to show you guys the first makeup tutorial.
That's right. Last week we showed you guys our product of the week, which was a Nubian palette by Juvia's Place.
The colors in this palette are so beautiful and vibrant, so we decided to give you guys a first-hand look at how some of these colors blend together for an easy eye look.
So sit back, grab a snack, because we are about to slay this palette.
Hey guys, so we're using Jordan as our model today, and we're starting with concealer on her eyelids. It's an LA Girl concealer. You can use concealer as a priming base instead of just going out and buying a primer. You're just going to rub it in with your fingers, or you can use a damp beauty blender. Either one works. As you can see here, I'm using my finger. So we're going to start with the Nubian palette. I'm just going to grab a normal little blending brush, and I'm taking the second color on the top row, and I'm going to use that as my base color. You're going to spread it all over the lid. You can put on as many coats as you'd like, as long as it's nice and compact. This brush is from Ego Tools, but any type of flat blending brush would work. Next, I'm picking up a crease blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take the third matte color on the first row, and I'm going to use this as my transition color, which is a color that you put in the crease, and just blend it all over the crease. So next I'm going to take a e.l.f. Cosmetics crease brush and spray it with some e.l.f. Cosmetics setting spray just to dampen the brush, which helps pick up a lot of pigmentation onto the brush. And I'm going to take the second matte color on the bottom row, which is a dark brown, and we're going to start darkening her crease to add some more definition and dimension to the overall look. When you're dampening your makeup brush, you don't have to use a setting spray. You can also use water. Next, I'm going to use the same blending brush I used earlier from BH Cosmetics, and we're going to take the coppery fourth shade on the middle row. And I'm going to pick up as much as possible, and we're going to start going in at the edge of her eyelid, and we're going to bring it over to her inner eyelid to create kind of a halo effect. Again, you can dampen your makeup brush to bring out as much pigmentation as you can. And just keep applying coats of this until you get your desired color. Next, I'm taking another Ego Tools brush and pick up the second gold color on the middle row. And we're going to put it in between the halo that we just created. Just pat it all onto the eyelid. And we're setting that down, and we're going to get the Carly Bible palette with BH Cosmetics. And we're going to take the fourth and the second gold colors on the second row, and we're going to apply that on top of the gold that we just put on the eyelid, just to give it a more glitter effect. And then we're going to take a BH Cosmetics brush, the blending brush, just a clean one, just to blend out everything in the crease and to get out any glitter that might be there. To finish the eye look, we're gonna take a pencil brush, and we are going to take the darkest brown and put it on her eyelid near her eyelashes in order to create a sort of eyeliner effect. We're using this brush first just to create the line desired, and then we're going to take a thicker pencil brush and put the same exact color over it just to blend out the entire thing to give a smoky effect. And you can make this as thick or as thin as you'd like, depending on your eye shape. We're going to take the same brown we used earlier, and we're going to put that on the bottom waterline to bring the whole look together. We're going to take a BH Cosmetics blending brush and place some of the copper color We're going to take a flat Ego Tools brush and go back in to pick up the red color in the Nubian palette, just to give it a little bit more of a pop. We're also going to put a highlight color on her upper lip, help make them look more full from the Anastasia Glow Kit. Take the e.l.f. Cosmetics matte lipstick in Cranberry as a lip liner to line her lips. And then we're going to take the ColourPop liquid matte lip and put it over the e.l.f. And then to finish off the look, take your favorite mascara and just put it on your eyelashes. And that's the final look.
So that is the finished look. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
Tune in next week to see what we'll be doing next.
Bye.
Thanks, Jordan and Kayla Leah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Entertainment Hotspot.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Here's our handle.
Check in next week with your favorite gossip duo.
Bye.